Last week, I showed you exactly what an AI engineer does all day. And the number one comment I got? This looks incredible, but how do I actually get there? Today, I'm giving you the complete answer, step by step. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to IT Career Guide, the channel dedicated to helping you build a career in IT that you are actually proud of. If you haven't seen last week's video on the day, in the life of an AI engineer, I'm going to link it in the description and on the end screen. Watch that one first. It'll make everything in this video land even harder. Here's what we're doing today. I'm laying out the exact roadmap to go from wherever you are right now. Help desk, sysadmin, network engineer, total beginner, to a career in AI engineering. No fluff, no just learn Python, bro. A real structured, actionable plan that you can start executing this week. And I'm going to be honest with you along the way, including the parts most YouTube channels won't tell you, because that's what this channel's about. Let's get into it. Before we talk about the roadmap, I need to give you the honest truth, because I think you deserve it. AI engineering is not an entry-level role. I know that's not what you want to hear, but I'd rather tell you now than have you spend 2 years chasing the wrong target. This is a senior discipline. The people doing this work have strong programming skills, a real understanding of how data systems work, and at least some exposure to infrastructure and deployment. You are building complex systems that run in production and affect real users. But, and this is the part that matters, if you are already in IT, you have a head start that most people don't. Because here's what people outside of IT don't understand. The skills that make a great AI engineer: systems thinking, debugging under pressure, understanding infrastructure, working with data pipelines. These are IT skills. You are not starting from zero, you are building up. So the question isn't whether you can get there. The question is, what's the most efficient path? And that's exactly what we're mapping out right now. The roadmap has 4 phases. I want to name them up front so you can see the whole picture before we zoom in. Phase 1, build your programming foundation. Phase 2, learn machine learning fundamentals. Phase 3, get hands-on with real AI tools and projects. Phase 4, bridge into the job market. Each phase builds directly on the one before it. You do not skip ahead. And I'm going to give you honest time estimates for each one, not the "you can do this in 30 days" nonsense you see everywhere else. Let's go. Phase 1, your programming foundation. And yes, that means Python. I know you've heard this before, but let me tell you why Python specifically, and what level you actually need to reach. Python is the native language of AI and machine learning. 90+% of all AI, research, tooling, and production code is written in Python. This is not going to change. Trying to become an AI engineer without Python is like trying to become a chef who refuses to use a knife. Now here's where most people go wrong. They spend 6 months trying to master Python before they touch anything else. Do not do that. You need to reach what I call dangerous level. You can write functions, you understand loops, conditionals, and data structures. You can read someone else's code and roughly understand what it's doing. You can solve basic problems on your own. That's it. That is enough to move to phase 2. You will continue getting better at Python while you learn everything else. It doesn't stop. Realistic timeline for phase 1? 6 to 10 weeks if you are putting in 1 to 2 hours per day. Less if you already have any scripting background. PowerShell, Bash, or basic automation work counts. Resources I actually recommend. Python.org has a free beginner tutorial. Automate the Boring Stuff with Python by Al Zweigart is free online, and it's one of the best beginner books ever written. And Free Code Camp on YouTube has a full Python course that is completely free. There is no reason to pay for Python basics. Use your money later when it matters more. One more thing for phase 1. Start getting comfortable with the command line and Git. If you're already in IT, you probably have this. But if not, these are non-negotiable. Every AI project you will ever work on lives in a Git repository. Get comfortable with it now. Phase 2, machine learning fundamentals. This is where most people either accelerate or fall off entirely. And the difference usually comes down to one choice: the resource they picked first. I'm going to save you weeks of confusion. Start with Andrew Ng's machine learning specialization on Coursera. Full stop. Andrew Ng is arguably the most important educator in AI history. He helped build Google Brain. He co-founded Coursera. This course has been taken by over 5 million people. It is the gold standard, and it is absolutely worth the Coursera subscription fee. What you're learning in Phase 2: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, neural networks, and how models are actually trained. You are building the mental model that lets you work intelligently with AI systems, not just copy code from Stack Overflow. Here's an analogy I love. You can become a decent driver without understanding how an engine works. But if you want to be a race car driver, you better know exactly what's happening under the hood. Phase 2 is where you learn what's under the hood. Realistic timeline for Phase 2, 2 to 4 months, again assuming 1 to 2 hours per day of focused work. This is not something you rush. The people who try to skip this phase spend the rest of their careers confused about why their models behave the way they do. When you finish Phase 2, also spend a few weeks on the core Python data libraries. NumPy for numerical computing, Pandas for data manipulation. These are the tools you will use every single day as an AI engineer. They are not optional. Phase 3. This is where it gets exciting. You've got Python, you've got machine learning fundamentals. Now you start building things that actually work. In Phase 3, you're going to do 3 things simultaneously. Number 1, learn PyTorch or TensorFlow. These are the deep learning frameworks that power almost every serious AI system in production today. PyTorch is currently more popular in research and is increasingly dominant in industry. I'd start there. The official PyTorch tutorials are genuinely good. Number 2, get on Hugging Face and Kaggle. Hugging Face is essentially the GitHub of AI models. It has thousands of pre-trained models, datasets, and tools, all free. Kaggle has real-world data science competitions and datasets. Working on Kaggle problems gives you real experience with messy, imperfect data, which is exactly what production AI looks like. Number 3, build a portfolio project. One real project that you can talk about in an interview. Something that solves a real problem using AI. It doesn't need to be original. It doesn't need to be impressive to experts. It needs to be yours. Built by you, understood by you, deployable by you. Ideas that actually work well as portfolio projects. A document summarizer using a large language model, API, a sentiment analysis tool for product reviews, a recommendation system for movies or music, a chatbot trained on a specific dataset. Put everything on GitHub. Write a README that explains what the project does, why you built it, and what you learned. This is your proof of work. This is what gets you interviews. Now here's where your existing IT experience becomes a weapon. Phase 3 is also where you bring in cloud skills, because modern AI systems don't run on laptops. They run on AWS, Google Cloud, or Azure. If you have cloud certifications already, you are ahead. If you don't, the AWS Cloud Practitioner or Google Associate Cloud Engineer will open doors and give you practical skills you'll use immediately. The ability to deploy a model to the cloud, containerized with Docker, managed with Kubernetes, is what separates junior candidates from ones who get hired. Realistic timeline for Phase 3, 3 to 5 months. This is the longest phase, but it's also the most rewarding. You are building things, real things, and your portfolio is growing with every project you complete. Phase 4, getting hired. Here's what the job market for AI engineering actually looks like right now. The demand is massive and growing. Every industry, finance, healthcare, retail, logistics, defense, is aggressively hiring AI talent. The number of open AI and machine learning roles has increased by over 200% in the past 2 years alone. But the titles you're applying for matter. If you're coming from IT, your first target should not be Senior AI Engineer at a big tech company. Your first targets are Machine Learning Engineer, AI Developer, Junior ML Engineer, or Data Scientist with engineering responsibilities. These roles let you get in, build credibility, and move up fast. And fast in this field means fast. Engineers with 2 to 3 years of real AI experience are commanding salaries most IT generalists won't see for a decade. 4 things that will get you hired that most candidates skip. Number 1, your GitHub profile. Recruiters and hiring managers look at this. An active GitHub with clean, documented projects is worth more than most certifications. Keep it active. Keep committing code. Number 2, LinkedIn positioning. Update your headline now. Not IT professional. Something like IT engineer, building toward ML and AI engineering. Signal the transition, you will get noticed. Number 3, apply before you feel ready. The job description asks for 5 years of experience, apply anyway. The candidate who applies with 3 years of real project experience and a strong portfolio beats the candidate with 5 years of experience and nothing to show for it every time. Number 4, talk about your projects like a storyteller, not a technician. In interviews, don't say, I built a sentiment analysis model using PyTorch. Say, I built a tool that reads customer reviews and tells a business owner whether their customers are happy or frustrated. And here's how I did it. Business impact, plain language, every time. Let's put the whole thing together. Phase 1, Python and programming fundamentals, 6 to 10 weeks. Phase 2, machine learning fundamentals, 2 to 4 months. Phase 3, real tools, frameworks, and portfolio projects, 3 to 5 months. Phase 4, active job search, 1 to 3 months. Total realistic timeline from 0 to first AI engineering role, 10 to 18 months of consistent, focused effort. I know that sounds like a long time, but consider this. You are building toward a career where entry-level salaries start at $90,000 to $120,000 per year, where mid-level engineers earn $130,000 to $180,000, where senior engineers at top companies earn over $200,000 before equity. You are not learning a skill, you are building a career. And 18 months is nothing compared to the decades you'll spend benefiting from it. The people who start today will be in their first AI engineering role before the end of 2027. The people who keep waiting, they'll still be waiting. If this roadmap helped you, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button right now. We break down real IT careers and real career paths every single week on this channel. And drop a comment below. Tell me where you are in your journey right now. Are you just getting started, already in IT, already learning Python? I read every comment and I personally respond to as many as I can. If you missed last week's video on what an AI engineer actually does all day, that link is in the description and on the end screen right now. Watch it next. It makes this roadmap come alive. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.